Welcome back, everyone. Today we will be discussing the first couple rounds of the NFL playoffs and going over the national championship game in college football. We will also be bringing back the Immaculate Grid. I'm your host, Joe Antonucci, and along with Sebastian Bruno and Logan Patel, welcome to the Sports Lounge. We're back. How you guys doing? A little bit of a break.
Excited to be back after the little
2-week break. Just a little intermission.
Yep.
Okay.
What did we miss, like the wild card round?
Okay. Wild card divisional.
Yeah. All right.
First game we'll talk about was the take it back a couple weeks, Ohio State Texas game.
Ooh.
That was a pretty good game from what I saw.
First half was pretty low scoring game. And the game wasn't that high scoring in the end, but it really ended up off the one big play by Sawyer. He returned for the touchdown. It was like crazy yardage. I think it was 90 plus yards.
Yeah, it might have been 70, 80, something. It was full field.
Yeah, that play really just sealed it for Ohio State, and brought them all the way to the national championship.
Ohio State really controlled the whole game. But it's not like Texas was out of it.
Yeah, they always had a chance.
They always had a chance.
They were on the one to tie it.
Yeah, they had plenty of chances to be back in the game, and they just couldn't do anything with the opportunities they were given. And you see Ohio State sealed the game with the Jack Sawyer touchdown. So, we kind of all expected this, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought Texas would have made it. I mean, if they score there, they tie it up. I don't like the pitch call.
No.
8 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and then that just screws you anyways.
Especially in college football.
Yeah.
Texas, though.
I've never seen that play work.
Texas, though, they put in a really good defensive game plan. They took Jeremiah Smith completely out of the game. Only one catch for 3 yards.
They eliminated him.
Completely out of the game, and I think that's what kept them in it throughout. Their offense really wasn't clicking the whole night, and just not really a good play call. Down near the goal line, you call a pitch like 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. I don't know. It's just not that time to call a pitch play. I feel like you just leave it in the hands of Ewers. He's got you there all season. Yeah. Might as well leave it to him. But
I feel like the Ohio State, like their offense not clicking, like you said, was like the most part Jeremiah Smith. He went absolutely crazy against Oregon. So, we knew Texas was going to double, triple team him. Mm-hmm. So, Ohio State had to have known that as well. Yeah. And I feel like they should have planned better, but ultimately they won, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and Ohio State, they were going to have to use their other guys in the offense. Judkins, Henderson especially.
Emeka Buka.
Carnell Tate they're going to have to use. They didn't put up that many points, only 21 points on offense. Yeah. 7 of them, they put up 28 total. 7 of them came from that defensive play by Sawyer. But, hey, they still got the win, and in the playoffs you just got to survive and advance.
Yeah. Defense, big play there, yeah. Moving on to the Notre Dame Penn State game, another really great game. Drew Aller almost throws it away at the end there.
Yeah, Drew Aller definitely threw the game away for Penn State.
That was a really, really big sell job. Yeah. At least just take it into overtime.
Yeah.
All you got to do is just hold the ball or even just run out the clock, to be honest. Yeah. I like the aggressiveness trying to go down and win the game. Mm-hmm. But if you're falling back and throw a crazy ball, there was definitely a window for a completion there. He just missed him. Yeah, and great play by the Notre Dame DB. I don't know who it was, but
yeah. And once Penn State took a lead in the fourth, I was like, I don't know. I feel like this is it. I don't know if Notre Dame's offense can really keep up.
Yeah,
but they really surprised me, especially Riley Leonard. That touchdown pass, I think, dude broke 2 ankles on the touchdown play to win the game, or not to win the game, but to take the lead. Yeah, freaking bomb by Leonard.
Yeah.
Also, they were 5 and in, some on goal to go.
Yeah.
And then Jeremiah Love had a crazy run play, broke 4 tackles and got in the end zone. Yeah, that was kind of electric, and I feel like the momentum was on Notre Dame's side after that. Penn State gained it back, but they were riding their high horse after that touchdown.
Yeah, but Penn State, there was easily an opportunity for them to close out this game and win it and go to the national championship. But, I feel like it's just a testament that they can't win in the big games. And you got to say that so far in this playoff, they had an easy run up to the semifinal point. Boise State and SMU. Yeah, 2 relatively easy games. And Notre Dame was probably the first really good team that they played in this playoff. SMU and Boise, not really up to the level of Penn State. And yeah, they collapsed under the pressure in the end.
Like you said, easy. Like it's not easy, but definitely the easiest.
Easier. Yeah.
Easiest of the playoff. I mean, luck of the draw. I mean, not really draw, but like just where they landed.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just had the easiest route.
Yeah.
Moving on to the national championship game, Ohio State and Notre Dame. The other two games I didn't really watch. I was sick. I only caught a couple parts of the games. But this was a game I watched full.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like Ohio State definitely had the edge the whole game.
Oh, yeah.
Besides that
the first drive was crazy.
But
10-minute drive.
You could see Riley Leonard. He was hurt because they were just
looked like he was dead after that first drive.
They just used an extra blocker and rammed him into the back of the lineman and just hope for gained yards.
Yeah,
it worked.
Yeah, they're running QB blast the whole game. I mean, you can't expect Riley Leonard to do that the whole game. Like after the first drive, it cut to him. He's throwing up on the sideline. It looks like he's dead.
Yep. Yeah, once Leonard, after that first drive, I think he took about like 10 hits on that first drive. They were just running with him every single down, and it's not a good game plan, especially you're going to need your quarterback for four quarters, obviously. And, yeah, after the first drive, he didn't look the same until the last couple of drives when he really turned it on. I think he finally got healthy again. He used that last bit of grit he had in his body just to try to claw them back in the game, and it ended up being a one-score game until, obviously, Ohio State went down and kicked the field goal for the win.
Yeah, I mean, like throughout the whole playoffs, they just been running with. I mean, Jeremiah Love has been banged up, but you're talking about like Jaden Price. That's his name, right?
Yeah,
Price, and then they obviously Riley Leonard. He's like running the ball every play. It seems like, and they haven't been incorporating their receivers a lot, like at all, really. Like you see Greathouse. I mean, obviously in this national championship game, a little more, but like
took up a step.
Yeah, also Faison. I mean,
I didn't see him at all.
Yeah. And until the second half.
Pretty sure Faison was their leading receiver on the year, and I barely even saw him in the past 3 games they played.
Yeah, it's been all Greathouse and their tight end.
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but
I forgot his name too.
Yeah.
That's number 88 though.
Last game, I don't know. It was one of the games that I don't think they had to catch the receivers.
No.
That was Penn State.
Penn State didn't have a catch against
that was
Notre
Penn
Dame.
State. Yeah.
Which, that's crazy.
That's so terrible.
Wide receiver.
That's crazy.
Yeah, tight ends and running backs.
It's Nick Singleton.
Yeah, Ohio State, they had control of the game fully. There was really never a doubt in my mind they weren't going to come away as national champions. Yeah. Especially after they went up, 31-7, I think?
31, yeah.
24-point lead. I don't know. I feel like in my head I was like, can Notre Dame even score 24 points?
Yeah. No, 100%. I mean, I definitely think that was one of the best games Ohio. Like I know it was a close game. I think it's a testament to Notre Dame of how good they actually are. Because I think Ohio State played great.
No,
if they had a game
100%.
like they did against Michigan, then I mean Notre Dame I think blows them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is with Michigan, they tried to play Michigan's game.
Yeah.
Like they tried to do the hard nosed football. That's not them.
Mm-hmm.
Their teams get out in space, air it out. This whole diversity.
Use your receivers.
Use your weapons. They have so many weapons.
Yeah.
Like Emeka Egbuka, Ohio State leading receiver, and he's never been the best receiver on his team at one time.
Receiver too.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
No, yeah. When they play Michigan, it seems like they coach differently, and they're always getting out-coached when they play Michigan. Michigan put up 13 points. There's no way you put up less than 13 points with, like Logan said, Egbuka, Smith, Tate, Henderson, Judkins. I mean, there's no reason, but...
And Will Howard running the ball.
Will Howard played great.
But they proved it in this playoff that if they don't just try to play a different game than what Ohio State has always played, they are a national championship team.
Yeah, me and Seb were watching the game together, and I left this house. I was like, "Oh, this game is over." And I get home, and now I'm watching the game. I'm like, "Wait a minute, this is a game."
Yeah, Notre Dame had some fight.
It's a game. Yeah, and then Ohio State kicked the field goal. I was like, "Oh, that's it."
Yeah.
Yeah, that sealed the game right there. And then Notre Dame went, and they missed the field goal. Over.
Yeah.
I thought Notre Dame was going to cover the spread.
Yeah.
In the end, we made our picks behind the scenes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Seb and Logan
We
both
picked
had
Ohio State
to cover
minus
8.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had Notre Dame. If they make that field goal, they probably cover.
Yeah.
I saw a stat. It was 90% of or 70 to 90% of the money was on Ohio State to cover the spread.
Oof.
Yeah, it was 90% of the money, or there was 94% of money. Ohio State -3 first quarter actually, and that was the one quarter Notre Dame actually ended up winning.
Yeah.
So those bettors are probably not happy.
Yeah.
But It was just a really good game. I mean, first 12-team playoffs. What do you guys think of it in full?
I loved it.
I think it was great. It's like we get a lot more diversity instead of seeing the same teams, like Georgia, Bama. Obviously not this year, but it's like the same teams the whole time. And one thing I wish they would do is I think they should reseed.
Yeah.
Like the NFL does. I feel like it would give a more advantage to the teams that played better in the regular season.
I still think Oregon. I mean, I still think they're a great team.
Absolutely screwed with that draw.
Playing, coming off a bye, I feel like almost kind of hurts you a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially when Ohio State's fresh. They just had a huge win. They figure themselves out. I mean,
I agree with that.
So I think Oregon, if they had a different path, if they have Penn State's path, I think once again they're in the semifinals, maybe even in the championship.
I think they're in the national championship 100% if they are in Penn State's spot.
Yeah, but there definitely has to be some fixing to the bracket. But in the first year, you had to let it play itself out.
Yeah.
I also think I just love the 12-team edition because you got to think in last year's format in the 4-team, does Ohio State even make the playoff?
Oh no, yeah. I mean,
you got to think about that. You got to think about that. The best team in college football this year wouldn't have made the playoff.
Yeah.
In the old format.
Penn State probably would have made it. It would have been Georgia, Oregon, Penn State, and Notre Dame.
Yeah,
probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
So no way. Those are the 4 best teams.
Yeah, I think this year I do think though that there wasn't one team that stood out above. I know Ohio State blew, but I mean they had to have played a great game against Notre Dame to win that.
Yeah.
Like, I in my opinion, I still think Georgia was the best team. I think if they beat Notre Dame, I think they win it all. I mean, I say that we don't know how Georgia's going to play. We don't.
Yeah, it's all hypothetical.
If Oregon or if Ohio State played like they did against Michigan, Notre Dame easily wins that game.
Yeah.
So it's all hypothetical. I mean, that's the
we can say it all we want. We'll never know.
Yeah, but another rule they're gonna have to fix is the conference champion rule. It's not good. I don't really like it. No way Arizona State and Boise State deserve the 3 and 4 seed. And like I said, that makes it an easier run for teams like Penn State. You get the luck of the draw and you get a semifinals appearance. And you can't say they didn't deserve it because they just beat who's in front of them. But I feel like if Oregon got that run, like you said, that's probably a national championship appearance.
I don't know if it's real, but I saw it's like the ACC is doing something where the conference champion or the regular season conference championship, it's just played by the 2 and 3 seed. So SMU would have gotten the straight bye, and it would have been Clemson versus Miami in the championship. So they get, I guess, an extra bid.
I don't know.
I don't know if that'll happen.
I don't know. I don't know about that, though.
They were thinking about that. I don't think that. I mean,
I don't really
taking
like
this championship out of SMU's hands, they don't get a chance at winning it. I don't.
Yeah, I don't really like that.
They get a regular season title.
Another thing I like about the 12-team playoff, it gives more teams something to play for.
Yeah.
Like, you talk about a team like SMU.
Yeah.
They would have never gotten into the 14 playoff. And you see them, like, getting into the playoff, it's crazy.
Yeah, Boise State,
Same like,
too.
Boise State, it's... I mean, I really like it. I think they did a good job.
No, I love it. I mean, I like the one spot for the Group of 5 team, giving them a chance.
They're going to get the bracket right. They'll get it right. Then, they'll get it right. And once it's right, it'll be really good for college football.
Yeah, I think it'll be even better next year.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, should be at least.
Yeah.
It's first year doing it. There's obviously going to be something wrong with it. Hopefully some changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be phenomenal next year.
All right, we're going to move on to the NFL first, get into the Immaculate Grid. All right, here's the Immaculate Grid. If you don't know what this is.
It's been a while since this one.
You'll get a player. You have to guess a player that played for both the Vikings and the Falcons.
Yeah.
We could do Kirko.
Kirk Cousins.
Big Kirko.
And then Raiders, Vikings. Well, let's go simple here. You can go Alexander Madison or you can go Randy Moss.
Randy Moss.
I am not a Raider.
I am not a Raider.
Do Madison.
Okay,
Nice.
5,000 career rushing yards.
Adrian Peterson. Whoa, wait, can we use Peterson? No, okay.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I thought Peterson played for more teams, though.
What?
What is it?
I was seeing. Wait.
Wait.
Oh.
I was gonna see if we can use
No,
Peterson
we
anywhere
can't.
else.
No, we can't.
No, use Peterson.
Adrian Peterson.
Adrian
Peterson.
All right, just go Khalil Mack, Raiders, Bears.
Yeah, easy. I was about to say him too.
Khalil.
Remember when we traded him?
And then
5,000 rushing
go
yards.
Falcons, Bears. Go Darnell Mooney.
Yep.
Falcons, Bears.
Steelers, Falcons.
Who's the one dude?
Falcons, Steelers.
The rushing
wait,
yards.
I feel like
Dude,
it's
Walker
so
Payton,
easy,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, that's who it is. Okay.
Oh, they're paying Sweetness.
Yep.
Steelers.
That's how old he is.
The bus.
Yeah,
Jerome Bettis.
The bus.
All right.
He went to Notre
Raiders,
Dame, actually.
Steelers.
Raiders, Steelers.
Oh no,
Wait.
there's somebody I know.
Wait,
I feel
this
like,
is easy.
I know.
What? Hold on.
Oh, Antonio.
No,
he didn't play snap. He didn't play
Antonio
snap.
Brown never played a game.
Oh,
No.
He's got to play snap.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
AB.
Okay. Raiders, Steelers?
My gosh, wait. No, this should be easy.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Steelers, Raiders.
I feel like.
Come on, we gotta know this.
What about like an old receiver? I feel like we've had everybody.
I know.
Steelers.
Oh my God.
Falcons.
Nah, I don't know if we're gonna get this one.
Oh, no.
This is gonna be bad. When
Falcons,
we see it.
Steelers.
It's gonna be bad when we see it. Falcons,
feel like-
Steelers.
I feel like this is an easy one. Like we could easily get it. I just.
We're definitely going to know after.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know.
Wait.
No. Give it a sec.
We gotta give it a sec.
Defense?
We gotta think.
Spillane. Robert Spillane.
Did he play for the Pit?
Yeah.
All right.
Raiders, Steelers.
Raiders, Steelers, Spillane.
Yeah.
Did he really play for the
Yes, he came from
This
Pitt.
one.
Robert Spillane.
This one.
third?
The third.
Yep. Oh,
Yes, let's
nice.
go.
No way, he came
Good
from
pull.
Pitt. I
Good
Yeah.
don't know.
pull. All right.
All
we
right.
could, I feel like.
Falcons,
Oh, my
Steelers.
God.
I feel like
The
we get
Steelers
this
players don't even be switching teams that often.
Yeah.
I feel like they've had the same team for forever.
I feel. Oh, my God.
one. Minka ever play for the Falcons?
I was about to say Minka, but I don't
No,
think he did.
no.
Okay.
What about, no, Jesse Bates was a Bengal.
I was about to say Jesse Bates, too.
I
I don't even know.
Come on.
Falcons, Pitt,
feel like a wide receiver did it.
QBs.
I feel like that too.
I don't know though.
QBs, tight ends, maybe.
I feel like defensive player maybe.
Big Ben was Steelers whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm thinking of like a backup QB, maybe.
I don't know why I'm thinking of like Todd Gurley. I don't know why I'm thinking of that.
He played for
no,
Rams.
he definitely did not. He played for the
Rams,
Falcons too.
Falcons.
Well, he didn't.
No,
he
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
play for the Steelers.
He didn't play for Pitt?
No.
Oh, wait, no, they had a running. Wait, I feel like they had a running back. No, Algier didn't play for the Pitt.
Algier's like a rookie. What, 2 years
Nah,
ago.
is he?
2 years ago, he was a rookie.
Nah, then it's not Algier I'm thinking of.
Oh
Nah,
my
I don't know.
God.
What about like one of the guys like?
What about like Roddy White?
We need a guy who's
Roddy
like
White?
Roddy
Ryan
White.
Fitzpatrick, who played for like 50
Fitz,
teams.
No,
Fitz
no,
didn't play for
not
Pitt.
No, I'm
Steelers.
saying like we gotta find a guy like him. who-
Yeah.
Josh
Like,
McCown.
I'll give you a guess we could just throw out there.
Yeah.
I feel like just do it. I don't know if he did that. I don't know if he played for either. of those
Joshua
teams.
or Josh.
It's just
He's
Josh.
just Josh.
Josh
There he is.
McCown.
It's
I don't know if this is right.
Run it.
Yeah, it's.
That
I
would
don't
be
think-
crazy if it.
It's not right.
Yeah. Let's see who it was.
Vic. Oh my God.
Michael Vick. Oh
Vick
my
played for
God.
I was gonna say that too.
Yeah.
I didn't know he. I didn't
Vic
think he
played
played
for
for the
Pittsburgh?
Steelers.
No
Should
way.
have just said it. Oh,
I saw
man.
Falcons and I was like,
No way.
Vic.
We easily should have got that.
I didn't know Vic played for Pittsburgh.
It was like 1 year.
Nah.
He was like number 2. He was like number
Vic.
2 on the
Yes, he did.
Steelers.
Bud Dupree.
I think it was like right out of prison or something like that.
I didn't even know he played for Pittsburgh.
Bud Dupree. That was the only one I.
Yeah, we should have got that.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
yeah.
well.
There's definitely more people. 100%.
Get it next time.
All right.
That was a good grid though.
Good grid. Yeah,
Move
good
on
grid.
to wild card recap. First game, the Texans dominate the Chargers. Herbert throws
Man,
4 picks.
absolute domination. Seb over here.
The line.
Hating on CJ Stroud. Oh, he's trash. He's trash. All right.
The line was deceiving. They tried to tell me the Chargers were favored. I should have known, man. The Chargers haven't beat nobody all year. Really, they haven't beat nobody. The only playoff win teams that they have that are wins over playoff teams is the Broncos twice.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I did pick the Chargers.
Yeah, I think we all picked
Because
Chargers.
I didn't have faith in my boy CJ Stroud. but
Texans were on a cold streak though. Like
They
Yeah.
were.
you
They
can't
were.
even
No,
blame
they
me.
didn't look
I mean,
like a top.
their O line is
absolutely terrible.
The O line is god awful, and they're missing 2 of their top 3 receivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just, I mean, they're just so banged up.
That's a depleted
but,
team, man.
I mean, their defense really stepped up, and, as well as CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
I mean, 4 picks from Justin Herbert
I don't think 2 of
My
them were
God.
not his
No,
fault.
only one. No, 3 of them were his fault.
and
One,
a
no.
pick 6. One was a pick 6 too.
No,
Look at
the
his
only one that-
O-line and-
No, his O line is good.
No, it's not.
Yes,
it did
it
not.
is.
It didn't play very good in that game.
J.K. Dobbins is a 1,000-yard rusher this year.
Exactly.
In that game, they did not play. Also, receivers got no separation.
Yeah, they do need receiver help.
He was chasing,
that
running
man
around, just
Lad
throwing
had like
balls
200.
up.
Yeah, Lad had like 178, something like that, 180.
So
I mean, he's our only receiver.
yeah, true.
Let's not call Quentin
The one he
Johnson a
threw up,
legit receiver.
the one he threw up to Johnson. I didn't think that one was his fault.
I mean, yeah. It's.
He had to just.
I would never trust Quentin Johnston.
Yeah, I don't know. It can go either way. Two of them were most definitely his fault, though. At least you can maybe argue for the third and fourth one, but yeah.
Yeah, and then going on to the Texans on the offensive side, Nico Collins dominating, and then you got Joe Mixon also dominating, over 100 yards. Nico Collins with a touchdown. C.J. Stroud played well.
Played well enough to win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, put up enough points clearly. Just absolute domination.
Yeah.
On to the Ravens. Ravens absolutely control the Steelers. Rushing game was massive for them.
Steelers are
Massive.
Steelers are absolutely garbage.
Yeah, I mean,
As per usual.
we said that. I mean, we told you, Joey, and you're just like, nah, just give me the Steelers.
They almost won. They almost won.
There was never a point
Yeah.
in that
They
game. where
almost
were-
won.
I don't even think it was a one-score game at any
It
point.
was.
Derrick Henry ran for like
He ran for
180 yards.
185.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
come on, man.
I thought they could have maybe, I don't know, done something.
Yeah, they just dominated the run game. Derrick Henry, 180 yards. Lamar with 60 for himself.
Yeah.
It's okay though. Mike Tomlin got his winning season.
Yeah.
Yeah, just barely going 10-7 or whatever they went.
It's all right.
He wanted 9-8 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
9-8, 7 seed. That's like the Steelers special.
9-8, 7 seed, first round exit.
Yep.
They haven't won a playoff game in 7 years.
Exactly. If that was any other coach but Tomlin, like they would have been fired 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's a
regular season winning coach.
Yeah, regular season merchant.
Yep.
Just like Darvin Ham in the NBA Cup.
Okay. The Bills absolutely blow out the Broncos.
Everybody expected this.
After that first touchdown, though,
Yeah.
gotta say I was a little bit scared. Bo Nix and the Broncos
Yeah.
came out firing. What a dime
I was never
to
scared.
Franklin.
I always
Yeah.
had my Bills.
Yeah,
That's my team winning it all.
I always knew there was not a chance.
Yeah.
Not a chance for the Broncos. I mean, they come out firing, obviously, with a deep touchdown.
Yeah.
But
Didn't do anything after that.
complete control.
Yeah, literally nothing
Absolutely.
after that.
Yeah. After that, just we all expected this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Eagles beat the Packers while A.J. Brown reads a book.
yeah, AJ Brown reading his book on the sideline.
This was a really boring game to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this-
very low scoring.
Yeah, I mean, 22-10.
Both QBs didn't really have their best game, but
I mean, Jalen
Hurts never has to have a good game, really.
Yeah, all
He
you have to
needs
do is just give the ball to Saquon
He
Barkley.
needs to just be a game manager, and I think the Eagles can
Which
win the
I
Super
think
Bowl.
he does.
He is a
he
great
gets a lot of
game
hate
manager.
for no reason. I feel
Yeah,
like.
he does get a lot of
gets,
hate.
He does the job. I mean,
That's all he has to do. He doesn't have to do anything.
He doesn't do too much.
He doesn't have to do
throw
anything
picks,
special. He doesn't. But if he just doesn't turn
Yeah.
the ball over,
which he's not doing.
he'll be
and
fine.
that's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did lose the ball though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's snowing.
His team is that good. If he's just a game manager,
Yeah.
they'll win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, personally, I'm not a big fan of Jalen Hurts, but
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hate on him.
Would any of the top teams take Jalen Hurts over their quarterback? No. Any of these teams? No. No.
I think I have him over.
You're talking about like contenders.
Yeah, contenders.
I'd have him over
No, obviously I'd take him on the Raiders.
Not
I'd have him over
not a team
Stroud.
like the- What about a team like the Chargers?
If we go off,
No, I think the Chargers.
no, I love Herbert. I
Chargers
love
still right with
I think
Herbert.
I
Herbert's
think
good.
if we go off the playoff teams. I take him over the Texans.
No,
I take him over Stroud.
No.
He doesn't fit their offense.
No, yeah.
I think he's a better player than Stroud. I
No,
take
he's
him,
not a
as
better
good as he's not
passer.
as good as
I
passer.
take him
Stroud.
over Russ.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I take him over
okay.
Knicks.
Uh,
Yeah, I take him
on
over
the Broncos, sure.
I take him over Jordan Love.
No.
No,
Yeah,
Love did play terrible though.
actually,
and
maybe because they don't really have any receivers other than Jaden Reed, and
True.
he's on and off,
And
and they got Josh Jacobs.
I would take him over Sam Darnold and
McCarthy.
Matt
Okay.
Stafford,
Okay,
and then
I feel like
Stafford.
yeah, Jalen Hurts. Not,
Okay, fine.
No, I don't
then-
think he would fit the Rams.
and then he for the Bucks. I think
No way.
No,
way.
Baker.
I think Baker's actually having like a top 5 player this season.
He has
He
been.
played-
He has had a top 5 season.
Top 5 QB season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, fine.
All right, Commanders beat the Bucks in a thriller. I mean, that game was.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Jaden Daniels though, he's
The
he's
divisional doink.
Yeah.
y'all know
Oh,
who
man.
was at the game?
Yeah, Logan was actually
Who?
at the game.
I was at
Dylan
the
G?
game. I was at the game.
Oh.
Me, Dylan G, a couple of friends.
Yep.
Yeah, just chirping at the Commanders fans.
Tom Brady.
I mean, honestly, like if I wasn't at the game, I was rooting for the Bucks, but if I wasn't at the game, I would have rooted for the Commanders. I mean, just Jane Daniels, absolutely crazy. I mean, I'm seeing the Bucks. Their defense, Jane Daniels is picking them apart.
All game,
RPO. He's running, and then they're doing the RPO,
Yeah.
like the deep slant across the middle. They could not stop it, not a chance.
They had him. Kalijah Kancey had him at the
Oh, my
end.
God, yeah.
Just grabbed his towel.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think the Bucks go down and tie it up. Probably. I feel like
Maybe. You never
they have
know.
I feel like
plenty
they
of time.
could. I mean, Mike.
They definitely could have. I feel like
There was a point in the game where I thought they could have just sealed it.
Yeah,
without
but
that
Baker
Baker fumble.
fumbled.
Yeah, on the jet sweep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just mistimed.
Evans absolutely cooked Lattimore. We thought that was going to be a
Oh, my God,
big
yeah.
matchup.
Lattimore's so washed.
Evans
Yeah,
like
Lattimore was crying
Lattimore's so
on the
washed.
sideline
at halftime. I saw
and
that.
then I saw Jayden Daniels got smacked
face.
on the
His
face
sideline.
had a big
He
cut.
was bleeding. Yeah,
Ghetto Gronk
It was a
had,
really good game.
Yeah, that's a W.
Really good game.
Yeah, no, that was probably the best game.
Oh, the wild card.
Wild card.
Yeah,
one of the
100%.
better games of the playoffs.
Yeah, and then watching Zane Gonzalez.
Yeah, he was stressing.
Yeah,
He's
he was
got
like
OCD.
putting his hair. Yeah, he does it every time.
Yeah.
It was just highlighted because
You ever seen him put on his shoes? His
Yeah, his
cleats?
sock.
I
he
saw
takes
that.
them on,
Yeah.
the socks, and then
Yeah.
he takes them off. It's,
Yeah, that's
Crazy
crazy
ritual.
OCD.
yeah. And then the Rams smoked the Vikings.
Yeah.
I don't think I tuned in this game.
I didn't really.
Me and Logan, I think we were on the broadcast or basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wasn't watching, but the Rams absolutely dominated it. The Vikings didn't put any points, and if they played, I'm pretty sure they played similar as they did in that Lions game.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
just weren't able to move the ball,
Mm-hmm.
didn't put up any points, and their defense got gassed.
Yeah, so my NFC Championship went down in the
And
first
the wild
round.
card.
I had
I-
Bucks Vikings.
Jeez.
I think the Vikings are going to move on from Sam Darnold. I mean, they
Yeah,
took
really?
J-
I think they are too now.
They took J.J. McCarthy 9th overall.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't just let him rot behind Sam Darnold, which
I never thought he was very
unbelievable regular season. But
I think
yeah, I
just-
never
good. I never thought J.J.
yeah.
McCarthy was even a first rounder. I don't.
No.
We all thought that, but I mean, the draft type, the pre-draft hype is real. It happens every year. You talk
Yeah.
about a guy like Anthony Richardson.
Oh,
Yeah.
he
Talk-
shot up.
Yeah.
But I really feel like there was more upside for Richardson. Like he proved that he showed flashes in college.
College.
I didn't think McCarthy ever really did that. He threw
He was a
10
winning
passes
he was
a game.
he was a winning player and he was a game manager. That's what he was.
I think Darnold this year, he really reaped the benefits of just the great offensive scheme of Kevin O'Connell and the Vikings.
Yeah, they just
And I think-
extended Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah,
to,
I think J.J. McCarthy's gonna reap those same benefits as Darnold did this season.
Sam Darnold's
He's a
he's
free
gonna be a
agent.
free agent. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a prediction where he's going to the Raiders.
Yeah, I saw it. I don't like that.
I don't know.
I feel like it's another Gardner Minshew trap.
Yeah, we're gonna pay him a ton of money. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens in this season, especially
Yeah.
with the draft coming up.
I'm not sure. I mean, I feel like Sam Darnold definitely did enough. I mean, unbelievable regular
He
season.
did enough to earn money.
Crazy comeback story. But I mean, after that like terrible playoff loss, I feel like
Yeah,
they just have to give JJ a chance.
they're 100% gonna give him a chance.
I feel like they could re-sign him, like they could QB battle. You know?
Yeah.
I
in
don't know.
training
I don't know if
camp.
they're gonna want to re-sign him for a ton of money to be in a QB battle.
That's true.
They could resign him to be the starter and let McCarthy actually have a chance to steal his job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're not.
We're gonna
it's
have to see.
Yeah.
I
Still
mean,
a long
maybe
offseason.
maybe sign him and not give him that much guaranteed money. I don't know.
I don't know. It's a long off season.
Yeah.
All right, before we move on to divisional round, a couple hirings and firings. Cowboys fire
McCarthy,
McCarthy.
long
Yeah.
overdue.
Who do we think?
Yeah,
You think they
way
go
long
after
overdue.
Deion Sanders?
I do.
I heard that's the
I heard that's their target. I think that's the only target.
He's the favorite, and I mean, you saw Coach Prime played for the Cowboys, and him and Jerry Jones have a good relationship.
Jerry Jones loves the headlines. I think.
Yeah, he
he's
loves
gonna go after Deion.
Yeah, top of the newspaper, and
Yeah.
that will 100% do it.
Yeah.
But that problem is with Coach Prime.
He's gonna want
He's
Shador.
gonna want Shador. They're gonna get rid of Dak, that huge contract, and try to
do
trade
they
up.
trade Dak away? and
Yeah.
trade
I think they're gonna
for
have
that
to.
first
They
round.
gonna
But
have to.
I don't know if anyone is willing to pick up that big of a contract for Dak.
Do the Titans trade? Do you think they trade with the Titans for that pick? Or
I feel like they would. I think they would.
They would, but I don't know if they could trade Dak. I feel like if they were going to trade up for the second overall pick, they would have to cut Dak. They just need
can't
to free
trade
up
him. Can't trade him for the pick.
I don't
They
think-
would
I don't
probably
think-
trade Dak for the pick.
Yeah, that's
they
what
would try, but I don't know if any team want to pick up
I
that
think
contract.
Dak's actually good.
I think
I
a
know
team
he's a good
definitely
quarterback.
would. A team definitely would. People that need quarterbacks, they would do it.
Titans definitely need a quarterback.
Titans need a quarterback bad.
I mean, they need a lot, but like,
I mean, the same thing happened with Derek Carr. Like, you knew we were getting rid of him.
Yeah.
We were going to cut him.
Nobody wanted to trade
you
for
try
him.
to
But
trade
this
for
is-
him, yeah.
I feel like this is a little bit different.
I definitely think Dak's better than Carr, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dak's not a bad quarterback. He's had a bad season this year. And then he went
He's
down.
hurt. He's just been hurt.
Yeah.
Past
No, he definitely could be a
When he's
solid QB.
on, I think
he
he's a
could be a
top-
solid QB.
15, top maybe even 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
when he's on.
I feel like Jerry Jones is going to try to pursue that first pick. Because imagine the headlines, Dion and Shador in
Yeah.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Bears
Hired Ben
signed
Johnson.
Ben Johnson.
Screw Ben Johnson.
Yeah, I'm
You don't
seeing.
like Ben Johnson?
No, he should have went to. He was going to.
I thought it was
Oh,
a
you
lot.
great.
I thought it was a
using the
lot
Raiders
for the
as
Raiders.
leverage, man. He was using the Raiders as leverage for the Bears to give them more money. I don't know, but
Yeah,
I feel like he was always
I
destined
felt like
for
it was
the
a
Bears.
lock. Like I saw on Instagram, like Raiders are expecting to make a big push in the upcoming days after the Lions lost.
And then like next day he's hired with the freaking Bears.
Yeah, but I was telling you, and I was telling you that I feel like he could be the next Josh McDaniels. Like,
Yeah, he could.
unbelievable coordinator, just a terrible head coach.
Yeah.
And then yesterday I opened up Instagram. The first thing I saw, NFL insiders believe that Ben Johnson could be the next Josh McDaniels. I don't know, but I feel like they just make me an insider at this point.
Yeah. Should give him the call.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the divisional round. Chiefs used the refs' help to end the Texans season.
Kansas City refs came back.
This
Kansas
was
City refs.
crazy.
There were some bad calls in
It's
that
absolutely
game.
terrible calls, and I'm just looking for some consistency
Yeah.
about the
Yeah.
refs.
The main highlight there was the roughing the passer. It
Two
was
roughing the passer.
third down. I'm specifically
the
talking
one
about the first one.
Not called
Yeah.
on CJ Stroud? Or?
No,
No,
on
on
Mahomes.
Oh, yeah,
That
that
was
was.
Will Anderson. It's third down. Mahomes missed it, and Will Anderson barely hit him, and he flops.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
He didn't barely hit him. He hit him.
He hit him in the
Luckily,
chest.
they-
It wasn't
they
head or
didn't
neck
call it.
area.
Yeah.
They didn't call that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
did.
did.
That gave him an extra
The
drive.
flop?
No,
No,
not the flop. I'm not
not the
talking about
flop.
that. Mahomes
the
definitely
roughing the passer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Okay,
definitely
yeah.
sold it. He definitely would have gone down, but he sold it way more
The only
than
one
he was going to actually go
The
down.
only thing I think they could say for that one is just because it was a little towards the head.
Like in real time, I thought it was a head-to-head hit. But watching it back, and these plays are reviewable.
Yeah.
The roughing the passers are reviewable. So how is the review team not seeing that he doesn't hit him to the head or neck area, no forcible contact with the head? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they're always. Yeah, I understand the call, but you also, if you're gonna call that, you got to call the one later on CJ Stroud.
That's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
know.
I'm just looking
Yeah.
for consistency
You
out
call
of the
it
referees.
both ways.
Both ways.
I really hate roughing the passers. I don't think either of them should
Yeah,
have been roughing the
no.
passers.
Terrible. I hate roughing the passer.
Yeah.
But you don't either call it for both teams or don't call it for either.
Exactly, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, and then, I mean, going back to the first one, that was called on Will Anderson, that was crucial. That was a
Yeah.
third down.
Give them a
It
touchdown.
would have forced a punt.
Yeah.
But they go down, get a free 15 and automatic first and go down, score a touchdown.
Yeah.
That's big.
It is.
That's big.
Exactly. It gives
And
him
then-
2 free drives.
And then the
Yeah.
other big one was the one where he slid right in the open.
Such a late slide.
Yeah, he's in the open. He's a runner.
He's a runner.
He's
Yeah.
just standing around. You got to go make a hit, and they didn't even hit him. They hit
Yeah.
each other.
They hit each other. They both slid on top and hit each other.
Yeah.
And it was a late slide.
Yeah.
So I
And
don't
that's
know
definitely
what.
reviewable.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
you got
100% reviewable.
They have to, like, get, like, a rule in. Like, if you slide late, like, the defenders can't magically stop their momentum from going
Yeah.
forward and trying to make a tackle. Like,
Exactly.
what are they supposed to do?
Yeah.
Like, legitimately, like, they can't do anything at that point.
Exactly. The rule is just, it's been blown out of proportion.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
physically impossible to stop
Impossible.
yourself.
I'm not a Mahomes hater. I think you can actually never bet against him. I think he's one of the best quarterbacks in
Yeah,
the league.
he-
It's so hard
he's-
to bet against him.
he's
But when-
unbelievable.
But when I don't like when he goes the
I hate
flop.
the way he just plays.
I didn't like the flop. I thought that
It's
was
just terrible.
like you've never seen Tom Brady flop.
Never.
You never
you
see
always
those
seen
guys.
Brady get up after every single hit he's
and when
taking.
he takes
Yeah.
a hard hit, and
Yeah.
you like. I just don't like the flopping and the always asking for a penalty, and
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah,
that stuff.
no.
But yeah, the Lions Commanders game, Jaden Daniels absolutely tears up that Lions
Yeah,
defense.
before this
This
game.
was crazy.
I
Before the
actually
game, none of you guys were around me, but I was like, no, I feel like Commanders can maybe pull off an upset because the Lions D was banged up. Even though obviously I picked the Lions in the bracket,
Yeah.
I was like, they're banged up. Daniels is on a crazy hot streak right now. So you never know. They might be able to pull this off, and they ended up actually
I put the Commanders in my parlay. I had them.
Really?
I had the
Nice.
Rams as well. I thought the Rams would be able to pull it out, which they almost did, but no, Jaden Daniels is just unbelievable.
Yeah, he's crazy. I didn't say anything because I was at work, but I was like, man, I think the Commanders could do it. Like, Jane Danielson, carry on this unbelievable rookie season, but just unbelievable.
Yep.
Yeah.
Crazy performance. Literally, just it was back and forth in that first half.
Jared Goff,
and then
man.
Jared Goff throws a pick.
Ugh, Jared Goff.
And then they go down and score again.
I didn't like the double pass call. I mean,
No.
it seemed like
That late in the
they
game?
were running the ball right down the Commander's throat.
Still,
Why
though-
even try a double pass? Like,
Yeah,
I don't, or
But I feel like as soon
reverse.
as Jameson Williams has catches the ball, you got to realize he's triple covered.
Yeah.
Let me just run it.
Just run the ball.
Or throw it away.
Yeah.
But yeah, the call was a little shaky.
Yeah, Ben
and
Johnson.
That late in the game.
Yeah.
Just goes to show Ben Johnson's going to be a terrible head coach.
Yeah.
Just watch.
Jared Goff played an absolutely terrible game. So you got to think Ben Johnson doesn't trust his QB right now.
That's true.
He's not trusting him. They're not getting any positive yards with him throwing the ball. So they had to rely on all their trick plays.
Yeah.
Ben Johnson pulled everything out of the bag.
They had a couple nice, it wasn't like a huge trick play, but they had the
It was like
the
a
pitch to
they pitched it to Montgomery, and then
Pitched forward
Amon Ra
pass.
was
Yeah.
coming in the
shovel
front.
pass to
yeah.
Amon, and I like that. I really liked that play.
Yeah.
I thought that was
That's what
really
I'm saying.
cool.
They had to use all
that
their
was
trick
unique.
plays.
It
Yeah.
worked too. Like Ben Johnson,
it was like a
unbelievable
huge game.
offensive
All their
mind.
explosive plays came off the trick play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. And I mean, Jared Goff, he wasn't healthy during that game. He took
Big
a
shot.
big hit.
And-
Yeah.
How was that not called? How was that not called roughing the passer? They
Yeah.
absolutely blew him
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, he got smoked.
Like five
Yeah.
seconds after the play.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm asking just for consistency out of the referees. It feels like they're just always favoring the Chiefs rather than the other
Yeah.
teams. So
Yeah, and then you put Teddy Bridgewater in for a play or two.
yeah, he completed the pass. But
Actually, he completed it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you just throw Jared Goff back in.
wasn't healthy.
Yeah. I mean, Jared Goff definitely wasn't at his best. He was definitely still
Yeah,
feeling it.
The Eagles, they just controlled that whole game.
They blew it at the end.
I had the Rams. They almost came back. I thought they were gonna have a chance, but I think actually if it's not a snow game, the Rams have a much better
Yes,
chance.
I do.
I really think that actually played a factor.
100% it did.
I told my dad that I thought the Rams could win. I don't know if that I wouldn't bet on it.
Yeah.
But I feel like they could, and I think 100% if it doesn't snow that game, because the Rams could win that 100%.
Yeah.
Because the Rams are pass first offense.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
They have a good run team too.
Yeah.
Kyron Williams is good, and the Eagles are heavy run.
But they played Eagles
Yeah,
D line
the Eagles'
Yeah.
game plan
was stopped.
favored the conditions rather than
Yeah.
rather than the Rams.
And they
did.
stopped Kyron Williams.
Exactly, and the Puka and Cup
Yeah.
losing their footing every single
Yeah.
route. They couldn't get
Couple
they couldn't
drops. It was-
they couldn't get speed off the
Yeah.
line. It was not favorable for them, and they almost won it in the end. I was getting a little scared. I was like, man, what are we doing? Like the Eagles, they just could not do anything.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I picked the Eagles, but I don't like the Eagles. So, I don't really care about my bracket. It's all messed up now at this point.
Yeah.
So, I was like, I just wanted the Rams to win. I mean, that Puka got a nice catch down the sideline, a deep one. I was like, they could do it.
Yeah.
But
After that, I thought they were gonna win, but then they had the
Jalen-
sack on second down.
Jalen Carter
I don't know.
blew up that game.
This is off topic. How did
Center-
Raiders pass up on that dude, man?
I get it. Because
Every game-
he had off the field issues.
Yeah, but Raiders
He's
have had all the field
unbelievable.
issues for years.
I mean, yeah, that's why they don't need more. He's Henry Ruggs,
Yeah,
John
true.
Gruden.
I know.
Everybody.
Man.
Damon Arnett with the.
How do we draft freaking Tyree Wilson over this guy, man?
He was good, but he also had needed ankle surgery.
Yeah, true. All right, fair game.
Ravens, a team loss, but ends on Andrew's drop.
Team loss,
I'm
man.
happy. I have the Bills. I have had the Bills winning it all the way. So.
I wanted the Bills to win. I did pick the Ravens, but that's besides the point. I wanted the Bills to win so bad. I mean, I just felt bad for them. These past couple of years, heartbreaking losses in the playoffs.
Nah, man. The Ravens had that game in the bag, to be honest.
Yeah.
Mark Andrews, those two
In
fumbles.
the bag?
They kind of did.
In the bag?
They
went down to
definitely
tie the game.
First half.
No, second
No,
half.
First half, Bills controlled game.
Exactly. Ravens
Second
were looking
half-
terrible in the first half. Lamar had all the turnovers. Second
Yeah.
half, Lamar and Derrick Henry played lights
Picked it
out.
up.
Lights
Let's
out.
not say they had it in the bag.
The Bills played absolutely terrible in the second half. They did nothing on offense.
But I wouldn't say they had it in the bag because I mean,
that's a little like-
there's still always a chance Bills go down and kick a field goal. Easily.
I think 100% they go down and kick a field goal.
I don't know
Easy.
100% because they were getting stopped.
They were getting
a lot.
stopped the whole.
But
But when the pressure's on,
Josh Allen's gonna perform.
Yeah, when
True.
the pressure's on, Josh
Right.
Allen's performing. No doubt about
the
that.
Mark Andrews fumble, number one. And then
Yeah.
the Mark Andrews drop 2-point conversion.
and Lamar fumbling and Von.
Yeah,
you get Von Miller
Lamar
almost going
made
to
up
the house.
Lamar made up for all those mistakes in the second half.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
And the defense helped them as well. And they should have won that game.
I was scared after that first drive that they diced the Bills defense
yeah,
up. I'm
Lamar
like,
looked amazing in
oh,
that
no.
first drive. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, there goes my
we're
Super Bowl.
cooking here. But then,
And then Bills go right back down. Ray
Yeah.
Davis
Yep.
touchdown.
Josh Allen performed to his best ability. Do you think that?
I think that
gives
was the
him
MVP bowl.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Gives him it?
that was the MVP.
Even though it's
bowl.
a regular season award,
Yeah.
I think the
I mean,
voters,
the
they're going
vo-
to use this game.
I never even realized
the voters aren't supposed to use the
Playoff
playoffs,
games.
but
They're
you
gonna.
just can't get it out of your
Yeah.
head. I mean, you can't take back what you already watched.
I never realized how bad the Bills team is around.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so bad.
Like
Their
I
second
still don't
best
know how they
player-
won that game.
Their second best player is Deion Dawkins.
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
no,
which
it's
is-
so
yeah.
bad.
And James Cook. That's literally it. Like,
Yeah. I
they
know.
got rid of all their DBs. Trey White, Jordan Poyer,
Trey White
Micah
even
Hyde.
plays for the Ravens now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Now they got DeMar Hamlin getting like 5-10 tackles a game.
I know. Well,
all right. So the Eagles are moving on to the
championship round.
championship games. We're gonna give our just predictions. Eagles are -6 versus the Commanders.
All right.
I
For
think
me?
I think that's a fair line to me.
Agreed,
I
yeah.
did.
The way the season played out, I think it's a fair
Yeah.
line.
I did a little bit of research. I looked, and the weather in Philly is not supposed to snow.
Ooh.
Both
okay.
these teams are snow teams, though. You got to think
What?
Are
they
they?
both play. They both play in these conditions.
But like I don't.
Washington's-
I haven't seen Washington play in snow.
Nah, not this season, but both
This-
these teams can
this
play
is
in
not-
it. No,
Bro. All right.
obviously the Eagles have a more favorable game plan with the snow. But
100% more.
But I think Washington, they're still like a cold team.
I would take Washington either way.
yeah,
I'm taking
they're,
Washington.
They're a cold team, but it's not supposed to snow. That's why I'm taking Washington.
Nah,
I'm taking them to win too.
Eagles.
yeah,
I'm
To
taking
win.
Washington to win.
Eagles
Cover
for
the
me.
spread, win.
I
Eagles
definitely
for me.
think they'll cover. Well,
Eagles
yeah,
to
I
cover
don't
as well. You got to think
Really?
the two times they've played them, the Eagles have physically dominated the Commanders. In that second game, however, obviously Hurts got injured. They put up 21 points in the
Yeah,
first quarter,
That's true.
and then there was nothing. They had to play Kenny Pickett. And There was
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, I agree.
This is
actually,
different. This is
but
different. Jane Downs playing his
Downs-
best football
Yeah,
of his life.
he's played.
right now.
These past 2 games have been better than any regular season games. I feel like by him.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
he's.
know. I feel like this is just a step too far.
Especially if they use him in the running game like they have, I don't think they could stop, anyone could stop. him.
This is one where I'm picking what I want to win, and I mean I really do think Washington will win this game too.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna take the Commanders as well.
I'm gonna say this though: I won't be surprised if the Eagles win.
I think.
I think the Eagles just got it. I think their team's just too good to not reach the Super Bowl.
I definitely think it'll go over 47.5. That's
Yeah,
you guys.
I think it's a high scoring game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Chiefs are -2 versus the Bills. I've had the Bills winning the Super Bowl the whole playoffs, so I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna take them to win.
Yeah,
Man, I would really love to pick the Bills here.
I know it's hard. Yeah, it's so hard to bet against Patrick.
It's
Mahomes.
literally, I don't know. I feel like it might be impossible. Do I want to be correct? Do I want to bet who I want to win?
I just think that since they beat the Ravens, I think they could easily win against the Chiefs. I don't.
know. It's gonna be so tough for me to pick against
Yeah.
Mahomes, and
It's
I don't know.
tough.
I would really love to see the Bills win, but I think if I want to be correct, I'm just gonna go with the safe bet, and I'm gonna take the Chiefs.
all right.
Logan,
You see this?
Mahomes jersey.
Mahomes
Yeah.
can't bet against him.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm betting against him. Let's go Bills.
Oh my God.
Bills are winning this game.
Ugh.
Bills are winning
I would
the
love
game.
to see the Bills win. I would love to see the Bills win. I can't lie.
Bills are
I'm
winning this
definitely,
game.
I'm definitely gonna root for the Bills. Obviously, the Chiefs are probably my team's biggest rival in the Raiders.
Raiders.
So I'm gonna root against the Chiefs.
No one cares about the Raiders.
Okay. I'm definitely
I
gonna
mean,
root
2 to
against the
3
Chiefs.
people right now do care about the Raiders, but you know,
Yeah.
it's fine.
I'm definitely rooting against the
Nobody cares
Chiefs.
about the Bulls. How about that?
Exactly.
Everyone cares about the Bulls. You just
Yeah.
saw Kevin Patrick.
He's here.
Shout out Kevin Patrick.
I don't
Coach.
know who
Not sure who that is,
but-
but
Played with Ray Lewis, The Rock at Miami. That team.
that's great.
Yeah, did he get any
started.
playing? Did he get playing
started?
time?
Started on that D line with Ray Lewis. and all those
man.
other dudes.
Well, were you alive to watch him, or
I was no. No, I was not alive.
All right.
did he get to the league?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I don't know. Do some research.
I don't know who it is. I never heard of him. So
Nah,
Everyone cares about
sorry.
the
I would
Bulls.
love to see the Bills win, but I'm gonna Bills. Hopefully they win. The Super Bowl I want to see is probably Bills Commanders, just because Chiefs Eagles fans are super annoying. But I want to be correct. I think it's gonna be Chiefs Eagles.
I mean, it's in New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
City of New Orleans is going to be in shambles if it's Bills
Yeah, I
Eagles. I mean, the
Oh,
two
man.
craziest fan bases.
Yeah.
Follow USF on top on TikTok.
No, bro, you can't throw a free
You can't
plug.
plug your own freaking social media.
That's not me.
Right.
Yeah,
All
right.
right, everyone. Well, thank you for tuning in to tonight's episode. Make sure you come back here next week as we will talk about everything Super Bowl and also digging into some NBA. I'm Joey Antonucci, and along with Sebastian Bruno and Logan Patel, we'd like to thank you for hanging out with us. See you next week.